One day into November, and the Black Friday deals have already begun, with retailers.
Black Friday shopping has definitely changed in recent years.
Oh yeah, Black Friday, of course, one of the biggest shopping days of the year. While it's still weeks away, a lot of retailers apparently rolling out the deals right now.
I am here for the PS5.
Did you know Black Friday sales in the United States have recorded $27 billion in the last 3 years, of which 2022 has been the highest contributor with $9.12 billion? You might think you're snagging the deal of a lifetime, but what if Black Friday is actually scamming you by playing on your festive spirits and taking cash off your pockets? Stick around as we peel back the layers to reveal the hidden traps. Chapter 1: The Myth of Doorbusters. You've seen the ads, those flashy banners promising 70%, 80%, or even 90% off on must-have items. They're called doorbusters for a reason. They're designed to get you through the door or clicking on a website as fast as possible. But here's the kicker. These deals are often too good to be true. First off, let's talk about the limited stock. Retailers often advertise these jaw-dropping discounts on products they have in minimal quantity. You might be one of the lucky few to snag a deal, but the odds are against you. According to a study by NerdWallet, some stores only carry as few as 2 or 3 doorbuster items per location. And what about the quality of these products? Ever heard of derivative products? These are items made specifically for events like Black Friday. They look similar to the standard models, but are often made with cheaper materials and lack features. Consumer Reports warns that some discounted TVs and laptops are derivatives, meaning you're not getting the deal you think you are. So you rush to the store, fight through the crowds, only to find the doorbuster is sold out or not what you expected. But you're already there, and hey, there are other sales, right? That's exactly what retailers are banking on. The doorbuster served its purpose. It got you through the door, and now you're far more likely to make other purchases, often at smaller discounts that favor the retailer. In essence, the doorbuster is a well-crafted illusion, a siren song luring you into the rocky shores of higher spending. So the next time you see that unbeatable deal, take a moment to consider, is it really worth the hype? Chapter 2: Bait and Switch Tactics. You've seen the ad, a top-of-the-line smartphone at half price, a designer handbag that's practically a steal. You mark the date, set an alarm, and make sure you're one of the first to arrive at the store or log into the website. But alas, the item is sold out. However, the salesperson or website conveniently directs you to similar items that are just as good, albeit at a higher price. Welcome to the world of bait and switch, a tactic as old as retail itself but supercharged in the age of Black Friday. The Federal Trade Commission (FTC) defines bait and switch as an alluring but insincere offer to sell a product or service, which the advertiser in truth does not intend to sell. In simpler terms, it's a deceptive practice designed to lure you in with the promise of one thing, but then steer you towards something else, usually more profitable for the retailer. Now, you might think, well, I'm too savvy to fall for that. But consider this. A study by the Better Business Bureau found that complaints related to bait and switch tactics spiked by 20% during the Black Friday season. That's not a coincidence. It's a calculated move by retailers who know that the frenzy of the holiday shopping season makes consumers more vulnerable to such schemes. And it's not just physical stores. Online retailers are equally guilty. Ever clicked on a Black Friday deal only to be redirected to a different product page? That's digital bait and switch, and it's more prevalent than you might think. So the next time you're enticed by that too good to pass up Black Friday deal, remember, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Chapter 3: The Hidden Cost. So you've navigated past the doorbusters and avoided the bait and switch. You found a deal that seems legitimate, a 50-inch 4K TV for half the price. But before you rush to the checkout, have you considered the hidden cost that could be lurking in the shadows? Let's start with shipping fees. Many online retailers offer free shipping as a standard feature, but this often changes during Black Friday. According to a survey by Consumer Affairs, 30% of shoppers reported paying higher than expected shipping fees during Black Friday sale. And let's not forget, some stores require a minimum purchase to qualify for free shipping, pushing you to buy more than you initially intended. Next up, warranties. That discounted gadget might come with a limited or even no warranty, forcing you to shell out extra for extended coverage. A report by Square Trade found that 1 in 3 Black Friday electronics had shorter warranties compared to their full-priced counterparts. And what about accessories? That new TV might need a specific type of HDMI cable, or your discounted smartphone might not come with a charger. These accessories are rarely on sale and can add a significant amount to your total bill. But it's not just monetary costs. Think about the time you spend hunting for deals, the stress of navigating crowded stores or crashing websites, and the emotional toll of impulse buying. These are intangible but very real costs that can sour your Black Friday experience. Chapter 4, Data Harvesting and Privacy. You've dodged the doorbusters, sidestepped the bait and switch, and even calculated the hidden costs. You're feeling pretty savvy, right? But there's another trap you might not have considered: the risk to your personal data. Black Friday isn't just a goldmine for retailers, it's a feast for data harvesters and cybercriminals. According to cybersecurity firm NortonLifeLock, phishing attacks increase up to 65% during the Black Friday and Cyber Monday period. These scams often come in the form of emails or pop-up ads mimicking legitimate retailers, luring you to click on links that can install malware or steal your personal information. And it's not just phishing. Ever noticed how after you've searched for a product, you start seeing ads for it everywhere? That's because data brokers are tracking your online behavior, collecting data points from what you search, what you click on, and even how long you spend on a page. While this is common practice year-round, the volume of shopping during Black Friday makes it a particularly lucrative time for these data harvesters. Even if you're shopping from reputable sites, be cautious about the information you share. Do you really need to create an account, or can you check out as a guest? Do you need to link multiple social media accounts, or is an email sufficient? The less data you give, the less there is to be stolen. Remember, protecting your data is just as important as protecting your wallet. Always double-check URLs to ensure you're on a legitimate site. Look for the padlock symbol in the address bar indicating a secure connection, and consider using a virtual private network (VPN) for an extra layer of security. Chapter 5, The Social Cost. By now, you're well versed in the individual pitfalls of Black Friday shopping. But have you ever stopped to consider the broader social implications? While you're enjoying a day off to hunt for deals, retail employees are working long, grueling hours, often without holiday pay. According to a report by the Fair Labor Association, retail workers are 25% more likely to work mandatory overtime during the Black Friday period. And it's not just the human cost. There's an environmental toll as well. The mass consumerism encouraged by Black Friday contributes to increased waste and carbon emissions. A study by the Environmental Protection Agency (EPA) found that waste generated by Americans increases by 25% between Thanksgiving and New Year's Day, much of it fueled by Black Friday shopping. Then there's the issue of fast fashion. These are clothes produced rapidly to respond to the most recent trends, but are often made from cheap, unsustainable materials. Black Friday's a bonanza for fast fashion, but it's a disaster for the environment. The fashion industry is responsible for 10% of global carbon emissions, and events like Black Friday only exacerbate the problem. So as you're scrolling through deals or standing in line at the store, take a moment to think about the bigger picture. Is that discounted gadget or fashion item worth the social and environmental cost? Could your money be better spent on sustainable or ethically produced goods? Remember, every dollar you spend is a vote for the kind of world you want to live in. Choose wisely. Chapter 6, The FOMO Factor. You've navigated the labyrinth of Black Friday pitfalls, from deceptive doorbusters to hidden costs and data risks. But there's one more psychological trap you need to be aware of: the fear of missing out, or FOMO. Retailers are experts at exploiting this, especially during Black Friday. You've seen the tactics: limited time offer, only 5 left in stock, exclusive deal. These phrases create a sense of urgency, making you feel like you'll miss out on something incredible if you don't act immediately. According to a study by the Journal of Consumer Research, creating a sense of scarcity can increase consumer spending by up to 24%. But here's the thing: most of these limited time deals aren't that limited. A report by Business Insider found that 70% of Black Friday exclusive deals were available at other times of the year at similar or even lower prices. The urgency is an illusion, designed to make you act first and think later. And FOMO isn't just about missing a deal. It's also about social validation. Posting that amazing deal you got on social media, getting likes and comments, it's all part of the FOMO cycle. But at what cost? The impulse buys, the credit card debt, and the buyer's remorse that often follows. So the next time you feel that pang of FOMO, take a deep breath, step back and ask yourself, do I really need this? Black Friday isn't all doom and gloom. It's a reflection of consumer culture, fueled by retail strategies designed to get you to spend. Before we sign off, here are some quick, actionable steps to make your shopping experience smarter and more fulfilling. 1. Do your research. Always compare prices and read reviews. Many browser extensions and apps can help you do this in real time. 2. Check the fine print. From return policies to warranties, the devil is in the details. Make sure you know what you're getting into. 3. Protect your data. Use secure payment methods. Double-check URLs and consider using a VPN for an extra layer of security. 4. Be socially and environmentally conscious. Opt for sustainable and ethically produced goods whenever possible. Your choices have a broader impact. 5. Pause before you purchase. When you feel the urgency to buy, take a moment to step back. Ask yourself if this purchase aligns with your needs and values. Remember, retailers are in the business of making money, and they employ a myriad of psychological psychological tricks and marketing tactics to get you to open your wallet, but you're not powerless in this equation. So the next time you see that unbeatable deal, consider if it's really worth the hype, or are you being played in a game where the house always wins? Choose wisely, because every choice you make is a vote for the kind of consumer and the kind of world you want to be a part of. That's it for today's video. If you want more content like this, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We've got a lot more eye-popping topics coming your way. Until next time, shop smart and stay savvy.